what better way to drive Sarah around town than in a very comfortable, super luxurious Bentley.
I don't know why it took him so long to think of that, you know. Should have driven me around from the first day I was pregnant.
She's got a point there.
Right?
When I say comfortable, I mean super, super comfortable. Having borrowed this really sexy flying spur, I've been in two minds as to where to take Sarah. I was thinking maybe going for tea at the Peninsula or the Mandarin Oriental, but the drive into town, it's a bit short. It's about 20 minutes to 30 minutes into town, and it's not long enough to fully appreciate the comfort, the luxury of this car.
So you've decided to drive me somewhere further away?
Yes.
Right, you're gonna drive me in China or something?
Almost. We're going on a road trip in Hong Kong, as far as we can go, and we're gonna chill out on the highway in this lovely weather, in this lovely Bentley.
So we're going where?
So we're going to the Gold Coast.
Not a bad idea, Mr. Chan.
No, it's a nice drive. We left the house at 3. It's taken us 2 hours to get here. Ridiculous, man.
Because Mr. Chan enjoyed the ride a little bit too much, and I think he deliberately got lost. So we went all the way to Tuen Mun. Had to drive back out again.
I suppose if you had to get lost, being lost in a Bentley is the best thing possible.
It was a nice drive, wasn't it? You know, the Brits don't really have a cuisine. Like, they don't have their own food.
This is British.
Really?
Potatoes, man.
What is a famous British cuisine or dish?
Chips, man. Chips. Chips are English. The most famous English thing. Fish and chips. We're missing the fish. We've got a whole pile of chips here.
As English as it gets.
That tea was rather mediocre, but the company is great and the environment is spectacular.
It's so nice here, especially today's weather. And there's not a lot of people, so it's actually quite chilled out. It's a very good road trip.
Friends tell us we should spend more time together and chill out doing stuff we want to do, because our son is going to occupy all of our time.
Actually, I think he would like it here too. There's a lot of kids facilities around here as well. Maybe we can bring him next time. Mocha brownie dream. Mocha lust. Decaf. Oh, I really need to speak with this accent now. Like the Queen.
Now that's shameful.
Did we just go through a bump? Because, like, I didn't feel it.
No, seriously. It's super comfy.
A 5-seater, which is super family friendly, and you'd think it looks really big, but I'm driving it now. It's a super good drive. It doesn't feel like you're driving such a big car.
That's what I usually say. I'm gonna let Sarah have a little drive. It's only fair, because it is quite fun and super chilled back. You could practically live here.
You could, because it's the price of an apartment.
A small one.
Yeah, a small studio apartment in Hong Kong.
That's second sip, number 2.
I hope you guys aren't counting.
I am.
It's really nice here. Hey, it's quite nice to find a little peace and quiet in Hong Kong on a weekday. This is kind of slightly out of the way, but it's fresh air and there's very nice scenery. So it's really nice that you brought me here.
It just came to me in my sleep, or after my sleep. I don't know. Going for tea in town is interesting, it's nice food, it's great service, but to be able to come out here and smell the fresh air and have some, just a little time to ourselves, I think it's really nice. What I've really missed about driving is driving not recklessly fast, but you know, it's fun to push a car to its limits. And with this car, because it's so comfortable, let me show you. First gear. I'm not so concerned, I'm not so worried that Sarah's going to get pushed about and jolted around too much, because the suspension is really top notch.
This has 600 horsepower.
Really? I had no
Yeah.
idea. 600 horsepower, that's crazy.
So you technically can drive this car fast,
You can.
but it's a very safe,
Within speed limits, that is.
yes. There's really nothing much you can complain about.
Totally. It's like when you're driving this car, there's no need to rush to work. There's no need to rush to where you're going. So, as we said earlier, we weren't stuck, we were lost. So the drive from where we lived to the Gold Coast took us 2 hours, but the whole drive was just so relaxing. We didn't really care.
Wow.
Okay, I've decided to not leave this car ever.
We've moved from the front to the back so we can experience the comfort of being at the back seat of a Bentley. So we're here in the back seat and Mr. Chan has brought our little final treat this evening.
What? This evening? I'm staying here. I'm not leaving. To celebrate moving into my new home, I've got a Happy Meal. Check this out.
He must be in a really good mood because normally I'm not allowed to eat Happy Meal because it is slightly unhealthy.
Totally unhealthy. We've got pretend healthiness in McDonald's sweet corn. Yeah.
We're gonna have a romantic dinner inside this beautiful Bentley tonight.
Whoa, craziness. Oh.
Jace, do you know how you can further enhance this Bentley experience for me?
How?
If you sit in the driver's seat and drive this Bentley while I eat McDonald's in here. That's like, and I have my own chauffeur.
No. I'm enjoying myself way too much.
Do you think the Queen's ever sat in her car and had McDonald's? That would be pretty cool.
Well, it's not like you can have a steak in the back of the car. McDonald's. Oh, chicken nuggets. This is the life.
What a day!
It's been lovely. I don't want to leave, and I'm not going to leave.
Can we park here all night? Okay. Good night.